Hey, this is Rich from Sue Get Rich, and the reason we came up with that name is my wife's name's Sue, and we tell everybody that we meet that if you sue someone, you get rich, and that's how people remember our name, so we're going with that name for our business ventures. Anyway, I'm here today to talk about RV Paws. They're a company that make upgraded heavy-duty landing feet for your RV leveling system. I'm not so much going to go into detail about the installation. It's pretty straightforward, but what I want to talk about is the company themselves. I think that's as important as the product they sell, and the customer service has been fantastic. I sent in a question asking what size would be best for my RV. They have a 9-inch, they have a 12-inch, they have a RV pod design, the original one. And I emailed the question, and not only did the owner, respond via email, but he actually called me to discuss the different options, which I thought was great. I ordered the product. It came in. Unfortunately, the post office mangled the boxes. A few of the hardware pieces were missing. Again, I emailed him, and he again responded with a phone call, deeply apologizing for the missing pieces and getting the replacement pieces to me ASAP. So again, RV Paws, great company customer service wise. I'm sure the product is going to hold up just as well. The instructions are self-explanatory. I'm going to install them. I'll show you briefly what it's like, and then testing and the performance of these will be done on another video. Okay, so we're under the RV. Sorry for the background noise. The engine is running, keeps the air suspension inflated, so I have as much room as possible under here. Here's my current setup. I have the stock Lippert feet covered by the snap pad system. You can see they're pretty well worn. So there's a bolt in the middle of the snap pad. In the middle of the leveling, well, the snap pad and the leveling foot. I'm loosening it just with a hand wrench. Drop that off, and then we'll put the new RV paw on. Here is the original Lippert landing foot that came with the RV. Here is the snap pad that I installed afterwards. I put these rubber straps on the snap pad. I had trouble keeping the snap pad on the Lippert foot. You can even see I never got it to seat fully underneath the groove that's in here. So these rubber straps helped with that. But in either case, the instructions for the RV paw is to use the bolt that held on the Lippert foot. I cleaned it up with some brake clean. I installed the hardware that comes with your kit. I'll put on some blue Loctite and bolt on the new RV paw. Okay, here's the new RV paw installed. Pretty easy to install. The instructions say do not use an impact wrench to thread the bolt, so I started it by hand. You will need a 15th, 16th socket to fit the head of the bolt that holds it on, and you'll notice that this articulates. This is by design, so if you're on some unlevel gravel, rocks, sand, whatever, this is made to sort of articulate with the ground and not put pressure on your piston and bend any of the other components. Pretty easy install. I'm going to rinse and repeat for the other three. So this video is by no means meant to rag on snap pads. I just wanted to share my experience with them. We've had our Class A coach for about 3.5 years. We have about 35,000 miles on it, so it has been used. And this is what the bottom of the snap pads look like after camping for 3-ish years. I can't tell you how many campgrounds we've been at. I can't tell you how many times we've lowered and raised the leveling system, but obviously you can see they're a bit chewed up. I mean, a lot of campgrounds are gravel, so it's to be expected. But also, I'm not sure if you could tell by the video, the concave shape at the bottom of the landing gear, if you will, I'm sure that since they're not sitting flat, it doesn't help the stability of your leveling system having, a bowl shape at the bottom of your leveling pads. So again, I just installed the RV Paws, obviously super flat at the bottom, heavy duty steel, and a review of their performance will be in a separate video.